Hey everyone, it's Adam from Spirited Systems, and this is 2 Minute Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about sling retention. And this is actually 2 minutes of a two-part series. So if you want to see the second part, you're going to have to wait till next Tuesday, but come back if you want to learn more about some of the options that we're going to lay forward here today. I have this rifle in front of me, and you can see that the sling is neatly retained on the side of it. And this is more important than I think most people understand or realize. The sling is a powerful tool. We use it to retain the weapon to our body. Slings nowadays, including our sling that we manufacture here, are highly adjustable, and they allow you to keep that weapon very close or very far away from your body depending on what you're doing. But they can also be a really extreme hazard. People have been held up in vehicles, people have been held up in aircraft. There's been a lot of retention issues where people are kind of suspended from something that they don't want to be because of their sling. So it's really important that we retain the sling onto the rifle. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can retain it on the back, you can retain it on the front, you can use a ton of different methods that we're going to go over in the next video. You can see mine is retained on the front of the rifle here, which is the method that I prefer to use. I don't like using it on the back as much because it tends to get in the way of you mounting the rifle to your shoulder, your cheek weld, those types of things. On the front, it's just a little more clean and it's kind of out of the way. Now, some notes about this: you want to make sure that whatever method you're using, the sling can be easily deployed with one hand. So you can just pull this thing out in an emergency, and now you have access to the sling. That's probably the most important note on sling retention. The second thing you want to realize is if the sling is inhibiting you from using any of the critical controls or functions on your rifle. It should not inhibit your safety, and it should not inhibit your trigger. You should be able to access those things even if the sling is retained. I also recommend using QDs on both ends of the sling. If the sling does get hung up on something for whatever reason, you can release one side, give it a tug, see if it comes with you, and if it doesn't, you just ditch the sling by undoing both of those and just leaving it behind. So that's it, guys. That's 2 Minute Tuesday. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned next week for the second half.